Okay, so Victoria Arduiro just released this specialty coffee machine in 2020. This is a very new machine. Focus is not a replacement of Black Eagle. You know Black Eagle already, right? So it's totally different. It's a different type, a little bit cheaper, but it's a different and a new design, as we call. So Victoria Eagle One using the principle of less is more. Now we will reduce the size and we will reduce power. So, but it still have the capacity of the Black Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty small but strong. Small but strong. So with the Black Eagle, we have a T3 technology, which we can absolutely change the temperature of each boiler, the coffee boiler and the steam boiler. But on this Eagle One, we use Neo technology, which is a more comfortable way to control everything. So what we're going to do, we just adjust the temperature right here for each group, and the machine will do the rest. So we don't need to change everything else, just change the temperature of each one, and the machine will do everything. The steam boiler for this one is only 7 liters, half of the bigger machine, but we have a higher pressure, which is 2 bar. Yeah. So because this is 2 bar, so we have a stronger steam than drier steam. So also that we call the dry steam technology. Yeah. For the normal coffee machine, the steam boiler gonna be around 1.3 bar. This one is double. So we can reduce the size a little bit more. And for the coffee boiler of each group, it's only 140 milliliters.
Oh.
So it's 0.14 lit, very small. But we have a 600 watt, a thermostat, so it can heat and boil the water very fast, like instantly. So that's the second technology called the instant temperature. So you can just press the button, and then it will continuously boil the water into the exactly temperature. In each group, we have also another 2 thermostat for 300 watt, so it can heat itself.
Yep.
So it will contain keep the temperature constant from the boiler to this one. So I think in Black Eagle we have a 0.6 liter, a bigger one, coffee boiler. So it can consume more energy because you need to heat up again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
When you start for a long time, the water starts to feel a little bit worse than before. It's not a fresh water. But for this one, because we continuously boiling it, and you only boil when you use, so it's consume less energy, and the water is always fresh. Yeah, we don't use the boiled water again and again. So it's boil one time and then you can use it immediately. So it's fresh water technology as well. So that's all about the Neo technology. Everything is a little smaller, but still keep the capacity. The power is still the same, and it's more comfortable to adjust everything. It's just touch. The other one we use buttons. Sometimes it's unreliable. This one is really reliable. Yeah. So in here, in the menu, we have the My Coffee, which is the profile. So everyone can make a file for itself. So I make a file Danang, like here. Set this one with 2091. This one 3.5 temperature. It's hotter than this one.
Mm-hmm.
And here we can dosing. We can select the dose for this button and this button. Mm-hmm. So it's currently it's 35 cc, and this one 60 cc. And next one for the group 2. So a normal one, you will need to dosing by yourself. Like you press a button until the water you need, and then you stop.
Yep.
But here we do it internally. You don't have to do anything. Just press the button, right? And here's the pre-wetting, also called the pre-infusion. Mm-hmm. So we can wetting the coffee before it's being pressed.
Yep.
Like you can make the coffee came out. And right here, I choose for this one group is 2 seconds of brewing and 3 seconds of wetting. So it will start it will say give you 2 seconds of water and then stop. Let the water go down slow a little bit into 3 seconds and then it stop to go pressures again. And you can adjust that for each group as well. Very easy. And this is for the easy cream, left and right. For now, we don't have the easy cream options. So this is Cool Touch steam wand, right? So when we, sorry, we need to go out this one. So here we start, because it's touchable. It's not hot, right? It's warm, only warm. And it has an option of steam, of easy cream, which means it automatically makes steam for you.
I got it.
For you, and it will stop when it's reached the high temperature that you need. Normally, it's for some coffee shop in a high capacity, which is like Starbucks. The pretender, the barista don't have time.
You don't have a time to measure the temperature by yourself, so in this case, they have a proper one.
So you just put it here, press button, and we automatically stop.
I got it.
That an option, but in Vietnam we don't have the option. We can option when we pre-order. Yeah, we can pre-order it before. Right. One more special technology, which is very special, is we call the TERS system, which means we will recycle the water. So here's we usually call the sewage water, right? But before we throw it into the pipe, the machine will keep it into a box, and then when we start brewing coffee, the fresh water will go through that box, so it will preheat a little bit. So it could heat from 25 degrees of room temperature into 40 to 45 before it go to the coffee boiler. And it's only heat exchange, it's not blending, it's just heat exchange before coming in. So it's fresh water, nothing.
Great.
So with that recycle technology, this one can reduce 8% of energy consuming. So total, this Eagle one can save you 35%.
35%
of energy compared to the White Eagle.
I got it.
Because we have smaller boiler, smaller steam boiler. We have instant temperature, only boil when you use it, and we have the tier technology, which save preheat the water as well.
I got it.
Everything is going to be very.
So, let's say if the coffee machine it's normally eating electricity too much, this one can save 35%, which let's say 46 million of electricity. That's right.
And another change in the design of this one is every button here is the electronic buttons. So for the normal one, even the White Eagle and Black Eagle, we use the mechanical one, right? So you push and pull. For this one, we can still use the same push and pull, but it's a button. Stop. Very easy, very quick, and very light. You don't need to too hard and then to stop. It's very easy to use. You see, so the steam right here, we call it the dry steam. It's super dry, most of the barista.
And the hands is dry after.
Pretty dry. So dry steam technology. That's it. And this is the go display. So normally you don't see anything. But when we brew it, we will show the time. The second is good. So here I set the pre-wet. You see it's stop for 4 seconds. Then it's stop brewing again. So in specialty coffee industry, the pre-infusion or pre-wet is very important for any type of coffee. And then we can adjust that into our taste as well. For the consistency of this machine, we have a test for running 100 cups continuously, making 100 cups, and the temperature is keep around 70 to 72 for 100 cups, 100 shots continuously, non-stop.
I got
it. For both groups. So the consistency is super of this one. So that's why we call Victoria is for the coffee chains most of the time, because it's consistency of it, and the comfortable to use it, convenient as well. And this year, Victoria, we are announcing an app for the Eagle one, so we can change every setting using an app. and it can sync to this machine immediately. And furthermore, if it can also give you statistics about how many cups you make a day, how many water have you used, how many steam that you have make, and how many doses that you have done for a day as well, for each group as well. So all the statistics we send to the phone as well. You can see it here, but on the phone as well.
Yeah.
And if assuming that we have a coffee chain, that we have 10 coffee shops, and we use one type of coffee, and we want to change the profile, and it's applied for every coffee shop, right? So we just use an app, and then it's applied here automatically. There will be no technician needs to come here to change everything. With an app, things done for 10 coffee shops, very easy, very quick.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And more about the design. So this year, the Eagle One can remove the back. So the back here is removable, and you can customize the way you want. Like this one. There's only two locked up here that we can unlock and bring it out pretty easy. So the original one, this one is the steel locked design. And it's very heavy, but then we bring it to Vietnam, and then we make a wood pattern like this one. We plug the same logo here. Imagine that you can plug your own logo here.
Yeah,
in this machine,
that will be
and
amazing.
you can make any kind of pattern that you need. It could be clear, like transparent, so people can look inside, and you put the LED running around it, make it a little bit like hype, like technology.
Understood. Yeah, it's clear.
And with the original color, we have the white, black, and steel up. The white and black is matte black, so it's feel very premium, super premium. There. So it's nearly is about everything in this machine. Now we just experience it, and then we'll see how it's going, right?
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. May the guidance.